Hello my friends and welcome to my channel. So we are going to sew in the signature in the coral book. I did find the first page in this old book, so I added that in the back. So this is the original and 1878, so it's quite old. And they got this 1878, so it's probably, the book it's probably older. I don't think they bought it right away when it was made. So this will be a hidden spine, and with that I'm using a piece of textile and a piece of file folder to make it strong. And I'm going to have 3 signatures, so I have done 3 holes like this and going to sew in 1 in every hole. So then this will go like this, and I will glue that in, and no one will see that it's sewn. So can put that away for a while. And as this is the back, we need to sew from this side. So I have just done three signatures with the similar, or actually the same amount of pages, and I have used eco-dyed paper to make the front on every signature. So let's take this as the first one. So find the middle of your papers, and if you use papers that are smaller, kind of like this, make sure that you put that as far down you can or as far up, because if you put it in the middle it will be sewn in just one hole, and that's not so good. Then it will wiggle like this. So make sure that if you have papers that are smaller than the other, that you put it so you can at least sew it in 2 holes. And then I'm taking a couple of clips to make sure that these pages stay in place. And when you close it, it should be all the way into the middle. So I'm doing the same on this side. And those of you that have seen me done this before, just jump this session. There were people that wanted to see, so I'm doing that once again, so you can see how I do it. It's so much nicer to have a sewn in, looks so really professional when you do it like that, and you don't need to see all the stitches in the back of the book. So then I'm taking my little piece where I'm going to have my holes and put it where I want to have it, so it's kind of in the middle. And then I'm marking the same spot in the middle of the signature, so you have it lined up with the holes. Then I'm taking my sharpened poke tool and make holes on these 3 like that. And make sure that you know which it's up and down if you have pages that are that it's script on, so that you don't put it upside down or back and forwards. but I have decided that this will be up, so the pink one should be up. So the same with this one. You need to know which is up and which is down, because when you have done the holes like this, you need to know that this is up. And I just marking it on one place, so I will be sure that that's good. I'm using this really strong crocheting yarn, and I'm doing it double. So I'm taking a needle and put a knot there, so I have a little bit of yarn to do the knot when I'm done. So I'm starting in the middle of the first signature, put the needle through and make sure that the knot is in place. Then I'm taking this one, and the first signature will go there, checking again that I have up that way and up here, so I put it in the right hole. Like so, because you're going to see this side, so you need to do it from this way, and this will be glued down. So go back in the first hole, as this is the first signature. You can do like this if you want. So you put 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because you won't see that anyway. So if you're insecure, make sure to mark it so you can see. So now you have put it through there and back in the top. Then you open your signature and put the needle back in, so you will hopefully find the hole like that, and pull it through. So now you can see that we are going back that way. You can let it hang like this until you have done all the holes, so you don't need to pull it straight ahead against the book. So let it be a little free to work with. So then you're back in the middle of the book, or the signature I mean, sorry. Then you go down in this hole, pulling it through. So you have this all the way. And then you have one hole left in this. Checking again, number 1 and up. Can never check too many times. Like so. So now we have everything done where it should be. So now you can start pulling. Let the knot be there and pull until you have your piece of textile all the way. And pull it out this way. So now it's a bit more tight to the book, and you have the knot in place and this one in the middle. So then the last thing you do is to go back in the middle like that. Open your book again, and now we are going back into the book, and try to not do it between the old threads. You need to go up in a place where the knot is. So try to hold this aside and put in your needle in the middle hole and try to wiggle it so you get it through beside the knot. I think, I'm not sure if I made that. I think I'm still into the knot. One more time. It's not so easy when you start to do this, but you will get a hang of it. And always when you're going to show something, it will look really difficult. But it isn't. So let's try it again, holding the knot away and pulling it through. So now you are going to pull this thread hard. So this almost is like a guitar you can play on. And the same on the back. Make sure this is a little bit too loose. So you need to pull this a little bit more. And make sure that it gets tense on that too. So then you're just taking your threads from the beginning and pull a little bit more. Now you can cut your thread and you are going to make a knot. Like that. So if you want, you can leave it like this, but I mostly do some kind of thing to secure it. So when I have done this, I take some glue, I put it on the knot, rubbing it in. So even if it would think of getting a bit loose, it won't do it. And then I'm putting a little bit of glue on the threads. So. And then I'm taking a piece of textile. You can choose whatever you want. I'm just taking a piece of cheesecloth and I'm putting it on top and making sure that it stays onto the threads with a little bit of glue. And then I'm leaving it like this so it can dry completely. So don't fold it together like this, because that will make the glue dry, so you can't maybe open your book completely. So I'm securing that a little bit more. And this gets kind of like a decoration when you put it like this with the thread under it. So you secure it and decorate it at the same time. So that is how I do it. So then when all three signature is sewn in, I'm just doing like this and glue it down in the middle of the book. putting that in like that, and putting glue on this one and putting glue on the textile, and then gluing it in like this, and you have your signature in the book. So I hope that was helpful, so that you can go and do your own hidden spine. And if you need to, you can set your record my video and put it on slow motion. Then you can see how I do this, and you can also, of course, stop the video for every step, so it's easier to follow. Now I'm struggling a little bit, so it might be enough time for you to get it done. So then I'm just taking another piece of thread, and this is so short when it's a horizontal book, so I don't need to change my thread. But think about when you're taking it that 3 times the width of the book, so 1, 2, 3, and then the thread will be enough for sewing it. Okay guys, I hope you will join me and make your own little journal, and I will be back tomorrow, and we can start to do some decorations for the 2 journals. I have the other one also with the signature sewn in. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon again. Bye bye from Sweden.